Hi Scorpio, welcome to your general weekly reading. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I love you guys. We're going to see what we got cooking in the kitchen this week for my Scorpios. If you're here as a cross watcher, you're more than welcome. If you're here for your Scorpio sun sign and this does not resonate, go watch the other videos. Whatever's going on astrologically at the time might be affecting you more than your Scorpio placement. Also, hit the notification bell on the side. YouTube is suppressing spiritual videos, tarot videos, so make sure you hit the notification bell so you are alerted when my videos do come out. And personal reading information, if I haven't said already, is down below in the description box. So let's see what we got for my Scorpio energies. I heard polished and perfect. I'm trying to see if there's anything else to that. Polished and perfect. You might look polished and perfect. Your style, your fashion, your hair, man or woman, you look pretty put together. Is there anything else to that? Okay. What do we have? The King of Wands, a masculine energy. The King of Fire, the masculine energy of fire. For those of you that have a homestead, have chickens, have a farm, know somebody has a homestead, has chickens, have a farm, I'm getting a weasel might get into your hen house. I didn't know that weasels ate and killed hens, but I'm getting that. I've seen that on a video before, and I'm getting that imagery in my mind right now. So if you have a chicken coop, a hen house, anything like that, I feel like a weasel is going to either burrow their way through or get through, you know, the meshing or whatever it is. So you might want to do a quick sweep if that resonates for you. Unless it's already happened, because I can see, I'm not going to lie, this is someone that has like a kid, a young kid. Looks like a boy. Might go out one morning, the chickens are dead. I don't know. Check your hen coop. Check your chicken coop. Give me one of those King of Wands. Knight of Wands. We have the king and we have the teen. So some of you guys do have a child here. A child that's just like you. Exactly like you down to the T. Doesn't necessarily have to look like you and be your clone, but this person is your mini-me, and their natures, their habits, their talents, their mannerisms, their demeanor. This person is just like you, Scorpio. I'm also getting a lot of you guys right now are harnessing the energy of fire. You have a lot of energy right now. Some of you guys, it does feel like you've taken some anger and turned it into sacred rage, which is the healthiest thing you can do when you feel triggered and angry, is to turn that into sacred rage. You can create a lot with sacred rage. Some people create their own businesses, completely start their own lives over, completely change their whole look, their whole physique. Sacred rage is a very powerful, destructive to creative energy, as long as you can harness it in that way. And make sure that you destruct what's unhealthy and not what's healthy. And it feels like you guys have done that. I'm also getting healing of the inner teenager. So we have the inner child that heals, but you also have to heal your inner teenager. Things that took place from when you were 13 till about like 21 years old. All of those wounds, you know, the people you've dated, the fights you got in with your guardians or mom and dad or in the foster care system or whatever was going on with you during your teenage years. I feel like you guys are being very proactive with healing your inner teen. Some triggers have come up from your inner teen time, and you're taking that anger of what you either, you know, forcefully forgot about, put yourself in denial about, you know, you went blank on, amnesia, you threw under the rug, and turning that into sacred rage. For some of you guys, this is because you're a parent and it's getting triggered, where you're like, wow, like my kid's a teenager and this is what happened to me when I was a teen, and I don't want that to take place for my kid. A lot of inner childhood healing and teenage healing does take place when you are a parent. No matter if you're an adoptive parent, a foster parent, or biological parent, because you're seeing yourself and you can make things different. So a lot of times triggers do come up during that time. But you guys have an unstoppable, relentless energy right now. Like if you have a goal in mind, if you have a target in mind, you're not going to be unstopped. Like nothing can stop you from getting what it is you want, because your energy is just very heightened right now. Some of you guys are working out more. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords. Some of you guys are working out as an outlet to really release any anxiety you guys have. Anything that was making you fearful and anxious. So you guys are also realizing that a lot of your anxiety does stem from something that took place in your teenage years. Something that you didn't realize was so damning to you then, or you didn't realize was so harmful to your growth emotionally, spiritually, intellectually. And right now you're in a reevaluation period because you're like, why am I so anxious? Some of you guys might be going to counseling, therapy, workshops, life coaching, whatever it is, you're evaluating. I heard psychiatrist. You're evaluating your triggers for anxiety, and those triggers come from a root problem. And you're identifying that root problem in your teenage years. And that could have taken place with a masculine energy, man or woman in your life. But you're recognizing that a lot of it stems from that time period. I don't think anxiety has stopped you from going after what it is you want. It's just made it harder. You're constantly, questioning yourself, imposter syndrome, where it's like no matter what you do, you think no one likes you. No matter what you do, you think no one cares. No matter what you do, you think people think you're a nuisance. You're recognizing that is something that's given you a lot of restless nights and a lot of negative self-talk and a lot of negative thoughts. And you're like, why do I feel that way? So you're going back to a time period when you did feel worthless, like a nuisance, like no one cared, like you were a bother. And for a lot of you guys, that was in your teenage years. I did just hear teen mom. I don't know, some of you guys could have been born to teen parents and you internalize ruining their life because they made choices they made. We have the Horn God sideways, which is Aries energy. I do feel wounding in your masculine side of the family. The masculine energy is wounded. So when masculine energy is wounded, it's either too submissive or too controlling, too domineering. Either or. It's not a healthy masculine energy that provides and protects on a healthy level. So your own masculine energy could be either a little too controlling or a little too submissive. So this is you. I feel like this is all you, honestly, working through a lot of your triggers that have made you unable to protect yourself and provide for yourself in a healthy way. We can't control the external to protect ourselves internally. We can't overly give to people to provide for ourselves internally. When we heal our mother and father wounds, we have to relearn to mother ourselves and father ourselves. So for a lot of you guys, there might have been some broken generational trauma and wounding in the masculine energies of your family. Therefore, your own masculine, because no matter if you're biological woman or man, we all have feminine and masculine energy that has to be in harmony, that has to be in balance. And your masculine energy is off balance because you're either too submissive or you're too controlling. So I feel like there's an evaluation of that. And it feels like for a lot of you guys, and being Scorpio, a shadow trait is being controlling. So it definitely could be that where it's like, I have anxiety. If I can control the external and the triggers that give me anxiety, I feel okay internally, instead of working on the things internally that are upset by the triggers of the external stimuli, what's outside of yourself. But that is Aries energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries. Have that in your chart. Her teenage angst. We have Harvest. And we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah. I am feeling mental health with this. pain that led to the manifestation of anxiety and panic attacks. Yeah. For a lot of you guys, you're working on your teenage inner child, your inner teenager. Working on those wounds, working on, you know, your first relationship, if you lost your V card, if you experience, you know, a domestic violence relationship very, very young, if you saw that emulated by your guardians, by your parents, by your foster parents, by your adopted parents, whatever the situation was, you guys have thrown something that was very traumatizing or harmful or hurtful for your mental health under the rug, and then it internally manifested into an anxiety disorder is what it feels like for a majority of you guys that are resonating with this video. And it's looking under that rug now. It's finally picking the rug up, sweeping the floor, mopping it, and getting that shit out for good. And I feel like a lot of you guys are doing that with a professional, or you're recognizing the triggers through something going on in your life. Like if you're a father or a mother and you have a teenager, or you're about to have a teenager, or if you're just sick of living with this anxiety or imposter syndrome, or just feeling like you're not good enough and you're going down the rabbit hole of what has created that. All right, let's grab an animal oracle card. We have the kangaroo, gratitude. Be grateful for all you are blessed with. Changing from a pessimistic view to an optimistic view. The glass is half full, it's not half empty. That person more than likely likes you rather than dislikes you, right? The situation is usually more welcoming to you than you feel like it's not welcoming to you. It's changing your mindset. But I'm also getting daily gratitude would really help you guys. Just even if it's like really mundane, like I'm grateful that it is 70 today instead of 65. I'm grateful that my coffee tasted really good today. I'm grateful that the pants I love look great on me today. Like whatever it is, just small little things. It really does make a difference. But I love you, Scorpio. I wish the very, very best. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell on the side. Personal reading information is down below. Be kind to people this week. Drink your water, and I love you. Have a good one.